All right, so we're going to start with Corinne Rivera, the winner of our women's circuit race here at Miller Motorsports Park. Corinne, first, speak a little bit to the importance of races like this and the expansion of women's racing in the past few years. How big is a race like the circuit race here at the Tour of Utah for you and the entire women's peloton?
It's been huge, and it's special to be at the first women's edition of the Tour of Utah, and along with other races, throughout the world, like of course, in Tour of California, and now Tour of Utah. It's been a special year for women cycling, and of course, it won't happen overnight, but we have a state race like the men, so this is definitely a step in the right direction.
Gidon Healthcare has been having a great last few days with Allison Powers winning in Cedar City, and now you getting the win here. What's it like to be able to have someone like Allison Powers, such an accomplished rider, to ride for you, because she was clearly doing that, leading you out on the front? What's it like to follow the Stars and Stripes jersey to a win at the Tour of Utah?
It's easy, it's comfortable, I can totally trust her, so there's no stress in following her wheel. Unfortunately, I had some bad luck on Monday, so she still pulled off the win. That's what true teammates do. So.
Pretty clear that you were the rider for United Healthcare from the gun today. Was that the plan? And were you targeting this even as early as Monday, or had you hoped to be in the mix for the Monday sprint as well?
I was definitely in the mix for Monday and today as well, and especially today on a wide open course on the racetrack. We were looking for opportunities to go out the front, but ultimately it came down to a good spot.
How you feel after 2 great days of racing for United Healthcare? What's next for you? You just got back from racing in Italy and in France as well. Now where are you headed?
Well, now it's all crits, prep for crit nationals. So I go to Chris Dater after this and Gateway the nationals.
All right, wish you the best of luck. That's Corinne Rivera, the winner of our women's circuit race here at the Larry H. Miller Tour of Utah. Congratulations, Corinne. Being joined by Robin Carpenter in our Subaru Best Young Riders jersey. Let's go ahead and go right to Robin as we sit down here next in line. Robin, the Hincapie team has been awesome here at the Tour of Utah. You guys have been passing jerseys off left and right. The morale has got to be incredibly high on the team bus right now.
Yeah, it's really quite exciting. We come here to animate the race and maybe even put a rider up in the overall. We have Chris Butler, who we're just sort of holding off in the wings, keeping the powder dry. But it's kind of an added bonus to have all these podium results. You get a bit of exposure riding the breakaway. Joey had an incredible ride yesterday, and hopefully keep it up.
How big of an opportunity is this for you and your teammates on the Hincapie development team? Obviously, you guys are looking to make the jump to the next level, but you got to have good results at races like the Tour of Utah. Do you feel that extra pressure at a big race like this?
Somewhat. Everybody's pretty focused. You come into the month preceding, and everybody sort of knows that they're on the roster. Everybody can prepare correctly. It's a huge opportunity to be here as a bunch of young riders at a highly ranked UCI race. Having a breakout ride here can really boost your stature, and there's a lot of teams here that are always looking around in the transfer season.
On stage 3, are you guys starting to kind of lock in onto your roles and goals among the team in terms of the jerseys, or is it still wide open as to who's going to go after the blue and the KOM and all those jerseys that you guys are in contention for?
Today was really about just sort of adding points when we can, to the KOM jersey anyway. Once we get into the really high mountains, it's going to be a bit more interesting. Maybe the points will be more split up amongst the elite climbers, but we sort of had to work to get the easy points at the moment. We'll see if we can hold on to the KOM jersey. That would be a really, really big deal for us. It'll definitely take a lot of focus and planning to do so. But we've got Chris Butler, like I said, he's going to be going for the overall and some of the stages, hopefully. And that's pretty much the role. Everybody else will settle in. We still have Tour of US Pro Challenge, Colorado, and Tour of Alberta after this. So you kind of have to play it by ear and not overextend yourself, because at a race like this, at altitude like this, if you go too hard, you're not going to recover, and you still have a lot of racing to go.
All right, that's Robin Carpenter in our Subaru Best Young Riders jersey for the Hincapie Sportswear Development Team. We'll move to Moreno Hoffman now, our stage winner today for Belkin Pro Cycling and Utah Sports Commission Sprint Leader. Moreno, you had one stage already. You had a rough day on the bike yesterday, but you were able to recover today. How do you overcome a day like yesterday to come back and sprint for a win here on stage 3?
Well, yesterday I searched on for a nice gruppetto, and that worked out pretty good. It's a nice group, and we rolled to the finish pretty easy, and that's why I had some extra energy today, I guess.
Take us through the circuits on the track. It seemed like you guys were pretty patient out there, letting United Healthcare do the work on the front. You really didn't come forward until you needed to. It seemed like you guys had a plan coming into this one. You didn't want to spend too much time on the front.
No, the plan of today was to let the team Smart Stop do all the work in the front and maybe put one guy with them after the climb and to save some guys for the final, and it worked out pretty good. With 2 laps to go, United Healthcare pulled full in the front and we could stay in the wheel pretty easy, and that was perfect for us.
With 2 stage wins now, are you starting to feel more confident that you might be able to add to those 2 as you look ahead for the rest of the week? Any more stages that you're going to be targeting for stage wins?
Oh, I have to look in the road book, because this were the 2 main stages where I was focusing on, and I think maybe there's 1 stage left. Maybe it's a bunch sprint, so we're going to see what happens.
All right, looking forward to it. That's Moreno Hoffman, the Belkin Pro Cycling Team stage winner today and sprint leader. All right, we're going to go ahead and talk to Andre Polini up next from the Lembre Marita team, 2nd place on the stage. He's going to be talking through his translator here, Fabio. Want to know about the sprint today. It seemed like it was really well controlled by 2 major teams. Belkin and United Healthcare were controlling at the beginning. How did he find his way up into the front?
Che hanno controllato lo sprint in una macchina, in una gear, come sei riuscito a infilarti nel finale? Ho dovuto un po' battagliare, visto il percorso comunque con tante curve e comunque c'era tanta gente che voleva fare la volata oggi. Ho cercato di fare il possibile.
Since the last loop was really tough, and I tried to use the work of them and try the right way for do my best on the sprint.
Can you ask him about the conditions in Utah so far? A lot of wind, hot temperatures, and the high altitude as well. How he's been dealing with that.
Dice di come le condizioni qui dello Utah, temperatura, altitudine. Ma non ti senti qua? La temperatura è buona, perché le strade sono perfette. Perché la quota è sopra quella. Visto vabbè, comunque oggi non si stava male, ma nelle altre gare si arrivava sopra i 3.000, quindi soffrivo parecchio.
Says here the temperature is nice, he loves it, and yes, it's very dry and that's nice, and the street was very huge and comfortable. The only thing is in altitude, and but now after 4 or 5 days we are here, it starts off to get better and better.
All right, that's Andre Polini from the Lembre Marita team, 2nd place today. We'll wrap up with our yellow jersey unicorn sound for the Smart Stop Pro Cycling team. We'll go ahead and slide him in there. As Smart Stop Pro Cycling, how's it feel to know that you have teams like Belkin looking to you to drive the pace? I mean, you guys are some of the biggest teams in the world, relying on you guys to chase down these breakaways.
Yeah, the guys were awesome today. They went on the front of the peloton from the start, and they worked hard. The crosswind made the stage much more difficult than it looked at the first. So we just stayed in the front. I didn't want to risk. I just stayed all the time in the front of the peloton and just control the pace.
It seemed pretty calm out there at the front. Were you guys ever worried about the breakaway today, or did you have them pretty much under control all day?
We controlled them, but actually all the guys that stayed at the front were 17 minutes or 11 minutes behind me, so I wasn't afraid about keeping the yellow jersey. About that, I was more worried about the last circuit here. I knew it was going to be aggressive and with a lot of corners, so I was afraid of crashing, so I spent a lot of energy to avoid. I mean, I didn't want to risk too much and fight with the peloton, so I was a lot of time in the wind alone and prepared for the riders.
Can you talk again about your chances and how you're feeling for the yellow jersey in the coming stages? How many days? Is there one that you're really looking forward to, that you're worried about? What stage do you think you might be in trouble for the yellow? Or how long do you think you can stay in the yellow jersey?
Yeah, tomorrow's stage for sure is very difficult. The pure climbers will probably show their legs. We'll see. They said the yellow jersey takes off 10 pounds, so we'll see how it does on the bike.
Do you feel like you'll need that 10 pounds tomorrow? I mean, you've got to be tired after 3 tough days of racing in very tough conditions. How are you holding up with the wind and altitude?
I'm always better climber at the altitude than at the sea level. I don't know why. Maybe my body works like that. So I came 10 days before Utah to Colorado to acclimate the altitude. So I'm pretty okay.
You seem like you're in a really good mood. How are you holding up mentally? Are you enjoying the Tour of Utah, enjoying your time in yellow so far?
Yeah, I really enjoy our team and teammates and staff. We are so excited and so fun to be here. We really enjoy this tour, and I think we'll never forget this week.
All right, that's Jurek Koczan, our series leader for the Smart Stop Pro Cycling team. We'll go ahead and open up to questions out here.
Robin, you started today 14 seconds down, and I can't imagine they were happy to see you with the breakaway at the start of the day. Did you let them know that you were just going to go for the KOM points and then drop out?
After yesterday's really tough stage, you kind of knew that the break was going to roll fairly easily, and I didn't want to spend a lot of energy, but once I knew it was going to go pretty quick from the gun, I decided I was going to roll into it and try and grab some of the points. The bonus seconds on the road for the young riders were kind of an added, like an extra that I didn't really expect. And once we realized that the gap hadn't pulled out farther than 2 minutes, I kind of, took account of everybody around me and realized that I was definitely the highest place rider, the only one who'd come in with the group yesterday, and decided that it was more worthwhile to save my energy coming into these really tough mountain stages for the rest of the tour.
You already team tech quite a week here. You guys fought really hard and rebuilt the team over the winter to get into these UCI races. What does it mean now that you've gotten into one to wear the yellow jersey for 2 days? What does it mean for you personally and for the team?
Yeah, as I said for a few times this week, the Smart Stock season this year was, actually nobody, not even dream think that it will be so successful. We have so many victories, so many podiums. I'm America Tour leader, UCI. We have first UCI team ranking. So it's kind of incredible for us.
Brando, could you kind of run through the last little bit coming into the final straightaway? How are you positioned and how did it sort of kind of play out?
Well, my position was perfect. My teammates had three teammates in front of me with 1.5 kilometers to go, and it was Jens Bol, Dennis van Winden and Robert Wagner. And the plan was to go second to the last corner, and it worked out perfectly. Robert Wagner pulled till 250 meters to go, and from then on I stayed on the left side because the wind was coming from the right, and it was perfect. I could hold it to the finish line. Pretty, not easy, but okay.
I want to ask a quick question. As one of the most decorated female races in terms of national championships, can you talk a little bit about your mentality going into Crit Nationals this year? How you feel about that?
I'm really excited, and we had the girls that learned from the URCN crit squad, and
Can I
so
go also?
we're really dialing in, perfecting our lead out come Crit Nationals. So, and I'm on good form, and I've come off a good block in Europe, so I'm really looking forward to racing Crit Nationals and doing well.
Do you like that course? Do you know much about it?
I don't know a lot besides crit.
That's all she needs.
All right, we're going to take the wrap. Carl, thank you very much. You're good to go.
Thank you.